Hello and welcome to another edition of Fix64. I'm Darren Hadley, and today I have a really weird video. I am actually going to take a barebone Alienware Aurora R15 that I got off eBay, and this thing is brand new motherboard, brand new 1350 watt power supply, brand new fans, brand new case. Still has the plastic pill on it. And I am going to make my own Aurora R15 with parts, CPU and SSD and Wi-Fi card and of course a GPU, the 5080. So yeah, this should be very interesting. I guess first of all I need to remove this side panel. See, it's a see-through side panel. And lay this down. And now you can see inside it. You can actually take this light bar here and prop it up so it's not in the way. And then their standard Alienware AIOs just kind of snap right into the top and then mount it down on the holes. So yeah, this is interesting. But I also bought this because I thought it was a really good deal. I mean, $299 for get a brand new case, a brand new motherboard, all the fans, the power supply. I mean, all that stuff adds up to hundreds. So I just thought it was cool, and I thought it'd be an interesting video. So let's get started. Let's start with the processor. Okay, for the processor, I have a i9 13900K. It's the, 13th generation Intel. And then I also have a contact frame for it because this was kind of the generation, the 13th and the 14th, kind of like I don't know, there's theories that they bend and stuff with heat, so these supposedly kind of help that. We'll see. Alright, got it out of the box. And then it looks like we have a little sticker we can peel and put on the front when I'm finished. But yeah, the problem with the Alienwares is, they made this board for the R15 and all it can take is 13th gen from what I can gather. And then the R16 has 14th gen and so forth. So, not the best upgrade, but they're getting better. Okay, that one in. Okay. And we'll grab the Thermalright LGA 1700 contact frame. Perfect. Oh, weird, this one did not come with screws. They usually come with screws. Just gonna do a crisscross pattern so we can hold it down. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be kind of careful because it likes to shift under the back plate. Okay, everything feels good. Okay, I'm kind of cheating the PC building code, if there is one. But let's see here. Yeah, let's install the SSD next. What I have here is the Phixero P7000 Pro, 2 terabytes. Read speed 7,000 megabits per second, up to 7,000 megabits per second. It's a standard 2280 drive. I was provided this by Phixero and I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna do another video after this one on speed tests and everything to do with this in this machine. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I've got the Phixero P7000 right here. I'm going to put the thermal pad on. You know how I am with plastic pills and thermal pads. Oh, okay. So put that there, and then take this pill off. Line up the screw hole area. Okay. Nice. That's all there is to it. And take the included screw. And screw it down. Okay. Now, the RAM chips. Now, I gotta go figure out what I want to use, because Alienwares are picky with RAM, and the Crucial would be the best, but I don't have any Crucial with RGB. And this is going to kind of have some RGB here and up there, and yeah, the graphics card won't. Okay, I've got 64 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance. We're going to try that instead of the Crucial, just so I can have some more RGB in there, because the AIO I have is the non-RGB, and they just costs so much on eBay to get the RGB one. Okay. And I've had pretty good luck with Corsair, so hopefully it'll work. I don't need any problems. Okay. And now for the Wi-Fi 7 card. Looks like it's gonna fit. Oh, those are always fun to put on. At least it's got an antenna. Trying to track one of those down is very difficult as well. You know what, I'm gonna do the antenna first, and then, yeah, this little plate that came with, it will hold the antenna prongs down. Okay, I did the Wi-Fi card off camera because there was a lot of swearing involved. I cannot stand to install Wi-Fi cards because of the little antennas, and my thumbs or fingers are so big. Okay, that's done. Phixero's done. I think we are ready for, we already have all the fans hooked up, which is nice. I think we're ready for the AIO cooler and PhaseSheet PTM. Okay, I ended up moving the Phixero SSD down to the first slot because that was the secondary slot. And I think we are ready with the PhaseSheet. It's been in the fridge. Okay, that went too smooth. Yep, yep, gonna come totally smooth. Uh-oh. It unpilled easier than normal. Okay. Good. Okay, I better just leave it alone. Okay, that might be a bit much, but it all kind of melts down anyway. Now let me grab the Alienware AIO. Okay. Yeah. snapped in. And the fans kind of just go right in their spots. This one back here is always more difficult to reach. I've worked on a few of these Alienwares. Okay. Yeah, I do not like this fan header. It's too far over here. Oh, come on, I almost had it. My hands are too big. There we go. And then line it up on there. Line up the holes. And oh wait, that's number one. Okay, number one. Number two. Number three. Number four. Yep, it's going down. Yeah. And they actually have numbers on near the screws, so you know which ones they order to tighten it. That's in. That's done. That's done. There we go. And then hook up the CPU pump. There we go. And those take in 3 screws, so I will grab some of those and get those in. And gotta put that down to get those M3s in. Now, a couple of things it didn't come with. The bracket for the GPU. And then they also have a airflow kind of bracket for the GPU, but this didn't come with any of that. Here's the graphics card cable. And you put that down, remove this. Okay, here is our MSI Shadow RTX 5080. This is actually the same one I had in the eGPU. There we go. Thing's under clips. It's like, don't you guys think that you needed to be more over here? Okay, that was a struggle, but I unleashed the cable. I had to take this fan out. Luckily they pop right out. Okay, and then secure it. Yeah, I don't think that'll sag. It's such a light card that I didn't need the bracket anyway, I don't think. Unless I go to sell it or something and it needs to go through transport. But there you have it. An Alienware R15 with a 13900K, a 5080, 2 terabyte Phixero SSD, and 64 gigabytes of Corsair DDR5. Okay, that's what it looks like with the glass on there, and as you can see, there's still pill everywhere. None of the pill is obstructing the airflow, so I'm just going to leave it on there. But yeah, it's a pretty nice looking little system. Okay, there it is sideways on the desk. Let's fire it up and see if it works after all that. So far, so good. Like we had some memory training. Cycling through all the RGB. And we have a message. Checking media presence. Okay, I guess it's looking for a Windows. Let's put that in and try it out. Alright, we have a Windows 11 screen. I went in the BIOS and yeah, there's no service tag or anything. I guess I could make my own up or something, but I'll just leave that alone for now. At first it said it was operating in manufacturing mode, which was kind of scary, but it ended up pulling through. So let's, I'll get Windows installed and we'll boot into it and get ready for the next video. Okay, it finds the Phixero drive. Right now it's 1.9 terabytes of unallocated space. So let's install on that. Okay. Okay, I have Windows all up and running. I still need to mess with the command center and the lights and all that, but I'll get to it. And I think I'm ready to start testing the SSD for the next episode, so I will see you in that episode. I'd like to thank Phixero for sending me the P7000 Pro. It's a very fast drive. I'm very impressed with it. And I would like to thank you, my viewers, and my subscribers. And if you like what you saw and want more of Fix64, then please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can tell when I upload next. And leave a comment below if you want. I'll see you in the next one.